Hey y'all, welcome back. In today's video, this is going to be more of a photo session. Some of the things that I will be using is a battery powered LED light string, a couple of lume cubes, a stand for one of the lume cubes, and some blue cellophane. I want to be able to use some contrasting lights, and on one of the lume cubes I'll be using this amber colored covering to give it more of a warm color instead of a bright white. And I'm going to show you at least a couple of the figures that I'm going to use in this photo session, and I'm going to be using some others. So here we go. So here are some of the figures I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using Azrael from the DC Multiverse from McFarlane, and Zoe Bliss from Black Series Rise of Skywalker. I do plan on probably doing a few others, but I'm going to show you some of the settings I'm going to use, and I'll be right back. Alright, so the first figure I'm going to work with is Azrael. I'm going to have him start off with this pose. Here I have the shutter speed down to about maybe 5 seconds. The ISO set to 200 to give it more of a darker look. And I do have it set to shoot raw. That way I can adjust anything else I want to digitally later. And here I have one of the lume cubes that has the blue cellophane on it, and over here is the other lume cube with the amber light diffuser on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off all the other lights and use that battery powered LED to try some light painting and see what other effects I can get with it. So, towards the end, I'll show you the before and afters on some of these. So, until then, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so as you can see, now I'm getting ready to do some photos of Zoe Bliss, and I have the overhead lights all turned off. The only thing that's pretty much lighting her up are the two lume cubes, and here I have her pictured here, on the live view on my camera. The settings are basically going to be about the same. I'm gonna try some light painting with her, and then I'll do some other shots with her at a faster shutter speed. So yeah, I'll probably also kind of change the camera angle, going from, instead of landscape, to portrait. So again, I will show you some of the before and afters if I do any digital editing with her. So just stay tuned, and I'll be back with the next figure. Alright, so the next figure that I got is this one that I got from the collector's edition of Monster Hunter World. The name, I kind of forgot the name, but I will write it down in text here while I'm talking about it. I have moved one of the loom cubes closer, and the other one is still in the same spot. The settings I have changed. Instead of going for about a few seconds, the shutter speed is now shooting at 1/8 of a second. I'm keeping the ISO at 200 because I still want that darker look. I don't want it to look too bright. So I'll take a couple shots and I'll show you them at the end, again with some before and afters. So I'll be right back. This next scene, I have Vader and Bespin Luke from that classic lightsaber duel they had on Cloud City. Again, I changed the position of the loom cubes. I have this one that's shining on Luke a little bit more, and then I have this amber one shining on the back of Vader. I'm gonna do some photo shoots like with this angle, and then I'll switch their positions. Again, I'm pretty much shooting at the same settings like earlier, and still shooting at 1/8 of a second. So, I'm gonna take some pictures and I'll be with you guys back here in a little bit. And this time I'm going to be taking photos of Ahsoka Tano. This one's from when she was in Rebels. And the light with the blue cellophane, I moved over here. And the other one that had the amber diffuser, I changed it for just the white diffuser. And I'm gonna probably play around with the position of the white light. Might be looking really bright here, but on the camera it's still kind of somewhat dark. And the reason that I'll be playing with the position of the white light is because her lightsabers are white, so I kind of want to make it look like where a lot of the light is coming from is from her lightsabers that are behind her. So I'm going to take a few photos of her with like that, and probably have to do some digital editing with that also. But here, let me show you a picture. The settings really haven't changed. And again, it's showing a lot lighter on the camera, on this video camera, than on the camera screen from what I can see. But yeah, I'm gonna take a few photos of her, and I think I'll add another figure afterwards. If you're wondering about the wire holding her up, this figure is a huge pain to keep standing. She will not stand for anything, and I don't know if it's because her feet are so small or what, but yeah, she can't stay standing without some assistance. But I'll be back in a quick second to show you the next setup. Okay, and I'm back, and as you can see, I've turned the overhead lights on. I'm done with this fun photo shoot. Hope you guys enjoyed it also. At the end of the video is when I'll add the before and afters. So if you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy the content of this video, give it a thumbs up. And, be awesome to one another. And until the next video, nuff said.
You